Hi everyone, welcome back. So I really was in the mood to do a fall AF look, and if this isn't fall AF enough for you, I don't know what is. So if you want to see a fall look or just a warm colorful eye look, keep watching and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Also for notifications, don't forget to turn on the notification button where the bell is. That way every time I upload you can be notified, and if you have any requests, put comments below. Basically, if you want to go from basic AF to fall AF, just keep watching. This is the look. As you can see, my eyebrows are done and I primed my lids already, so I'm gonna set right under my eyebrow with Tempera from the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia, and that is just to help blend my transition shade. So I'm just gonna pat and press into the brow bone. I don't set with this shade all the way down because I'm just going to be layering different shades lower. The brush 122 by BH Cosmetics, which I'm going to start with yellows. At first, don't get freaked out. Keep in mind this is a fall look. It's going to be very warm toned. So after the yellows, it's going to go more into the burnt orange colors. So then it'll start to make sense as to why I started with the yellow. So first I'm going to just press it in. Not going too high. Pressing in very small. Awesome, you guys in. Pressing in very small circles. Like so small you can barely see my hand doing it. And if you need to do one area at a time, please do so. Don't think you have to go and select the whole color. Again, press in and then small circles. And this shade, I don't know if I mentioned, is D1 from the Volume 1 Norvina palette. And once that shade is there, you're gonna go in with a darker. Let's do E3, just a little bit of E3. See the color? I want you to feel fall AF when you wear this look. And I might do a fall lookbook with outfits and also with, I guess, 7 outfits and 7 eye looks, because you know fall is my favorite season. Browns, oranges, maroons, teals, can't go wrong. So once you feel like you have those where you want them, we're going to add an even more orange yellow. This one is Access. It's from the Morphe and Jackie Aina Armed and Gorgeous palette. Same brush. a more burnt orange. For this one, well, there's this really pretty orange shade in the Morphe 350 palette, 350M. So it's the very top right one. That's what I'm gonna go with next. Just using an e.l.f. eyeshadow blending brush. Gonna look even more burnt because of the yellows. And then for this part, you're just gonna pack it in the corner. And start blending it upward a little bit. And then also the same palette, but the third shade on the last row. It's more red or orange. Maybe like a little sunset, you know what I mean? So we need to pass this on this side and then blend into the yellow so we can start adding the darker maroon colors. And we're going to take a little bit of E2 from the Norvina Volume 1 palette. Looking like a little candy corn. Back with the yellow brush and no product. We're just diffusing those colors together so that there's no harsh orange line. Now for the fun part, in my opinion, adding the deeper tones, which I'm going to use the Modern Renaissance and Morphe 39A. So you're basically just going to start adding that dimension. Basically, once you have the shade where you want it in the inner and outer corner, you're going to go back in with a little bit of the orange brush and start blending out the edges. Very shimmery eyeshadow from the 350S palette by Morphe. And on top of that, I'll probably do Zamn from the Jackie Aina and ABH collection. So let me just get one of these flat e.l.f. brushes. It looks like this. My favorite to pack on the glitter primer and eyeshadows. So you might be thinking, that's not blended. That's okay. We're gonna put our primer where we want our shimmer, and then we're gonna keep blending the shades. So I like to put the glitter where my lid is open, that way you can kind of see more of a shape. for the fun. Press, press, press. So now that we have that main shade laid down, and if you ever put a little too much glitter glue, I usually don't put that much. You can just tap it down and swipe it down with your finger, the excess, and just tap the other part of it in. Doing this with the glitter, you don't really need to do a cut crease. Especially because the shades are darker, not lighter. So now that that's there, I'm just gonna put a little bit of Zamn on top of that. Just for some dimension. But this one has Zamn on top and this one doesn't. I'm gonna go back in with those darker maroon colors. Okay. I'm also gonna start the bottom lid shades.
Without adding any extra product. And then just a teensy bit of the orange yellow.
And then I'm gonna take Morphe M513 brush with a little bit more of that burnt orange yellow. Just to lightly run the inside circles and swiping. So circles are super fast. That's why you can't really tell that I'm doing it. And let's start going in with the bottom lash color. Packing in a red orange. Renaissance palette, modern Renaissance palette.
Go pack in with a little orange yellow.
So for my face, I already put moisturizer earlier, so I'm just gonna go in with my Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. Really only use it where you need it. I personally always do this on most of the center of my face because I have a lot of peach fuzz and you know, texture and pores, so I feel like when I put a pore filling primer, it just makes makeup look smoother when I blend it out versus extra texture with my pores and my peach fuzz. After I press the primer in, I'm just gonna add some Cucumber 3-in-1 Primer Water by Wet n Wild. Just go ahead and press that in with your sponge.
This sponge is a little hard, but then again, I did not dampen it. This is not damp.
I actually am not gonna use concealer under my eyes today. I've just been doing, because this foundation is so thick, I've just been using that. The 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer by Milan.
So for foundation, I actually am not going to use concealer under my eyes today. I've just been doing, because this foundation is so thick, I've just been using that. The 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer by Milan. Just a little bit.
So I'm mixing that one with the L'Oreal Pro Glow, right? Yeah, Infallible Pro Glow. I didn't mention the smaller brush I was using for my concealer was a correcting brush from Real Techniques. Comes in a pack of 4. And the brush I'm using for my foundations is by BH Cosmetics. That one is the 116. That's probably way too much. So now I'm going to be going in with, can I even read? I'm so blind without my glasses. The Maybelline Fit Me Shade 35 Deep.
Concealer to warm up my face. Don't hear that? My stomach goes growling. Same type of brush, just a different one.
And now to set my face, I'm gonna go in with some Dermablend Professional Illuminating Banana Powder. Gosh, that was a long one.
Well, actually, before I finish setting this part, let me kind of clean this up a little bit upwards. Okay, now I can finish setting.
I've never actually tried this powder with baking. I'm assuming it would be good since it says it's banana powder, but I'm kind of scared because the texture of it kind of reminds me of the smell of Vaseline.
But it doesn't look so bad once it's on. So now for setting.
We're adding some shadow and bronze. I'm going to be using the Dulce de Leche contouring palette by Wet n Wild. Start by your hairline and then move inward. Put it all the way by your hairline. I'm like a bronzer and blush, you know what, so I get very heavy-handed very easily, so don't worry, it'll go away once you put setting spray. It'll calm down.
Here we go again, thought they were finished.
For contour, which is the next one, that chupa chin, you know what I mean? Next favorite part, highlighter. Of course, I gotta go in with the Anastasia and Amazing. Get that setting spray. Of course, I missed it the first time. So any bronzer you kind of had excess, get the powder brush, and now we're gonna do some blush. As I mentioned earlier, I go ham on the blush, so don't judge me. Plus, it'll blend in once I finish my setting spray. Now for the next fun part, the inner corner highlight, using Coin from this palette.
Also a little bit of setting spray. Yeah, it's a little too intense.
My favorite thing to do when I don't have gel liner is get my Urban Decay 24/7 pencil and just start with that. And then top it with your liner, liquid liner. I and it will give you like a super dark effect. Before we do lashes and lips, let me bake a little bit just to clean up my contour. I usually only do this when I'm going out. And then also top the bottom liner. I'm gonna use this. It's like a gorgeous color. Using just a small angled brush. I think this one's by Wet n Wild, because this is more like a creamy. It's supposed to be like a cream eyeshadow, but it works really good as a liner.
You can tell that it's super thin.
Dust off. Let's add some lips and lashes, and we should be done. Have you ever put your lashes on and you feel like you can see the glue? Just seal it with more liquid liner. Set it with some setting spray. I love the Dewy Set for Dry Skin by Anastasia. What doesn't say for dry skin, but I feel like it's really nice. And also the Make It Last by Milani. So basically, when I do special event makeup or just makeup for a night out that I want it to last, I feel like, you know, a lot of powder is used, so I do like to use a lot of layers of this, and then, you know, a setting one, so it doesn't hurt to add more. Wow, just when I'm about to start recording, somebody's doing their yard. Decision. Well then, I prime my lids